Did Reesa Teesa lie in her 50-part 8-hour series? And the answer is yes, she did. Let me explain. I do not blame men or women when I talk about the marriage fantasy, but we, both genders, have been given the same fantasy. Like, you want a big white wedding, you want to wear that white dress, you want to wear that tuxedo, you want to wear the expensive shoes, you want all your family and friends to be around you, you want to dance, you want a whole day especially just for you and your better half. You want to marry your best friend, you want to marry the love of your life, you want to marry every other person, like the person that you really, really can't live without, right? That is the fantasy that has been sold to us by Hollywood, and we fall for it, both men and women. However, that marriage fantasy is not what actually happened here. The first thing that I know that hooked this lady to believing in her ex-husband is when he started providing for her. She had her own money, she had her own job, she even had a bigger house than him. But he started providing. He fixed the tire to her car. He paid for all their dinners. He moved in and paid all her bills. The part for providing, like, I think she craved for that. And when he did that, it just clicked to her that this is somebody that she can get married to. But the red flags were there from the onset, and she says it's true. The red flags were there. Like, why didn't she just listen to them? Like, if it were any other woman, most likely she would have listened to it. Like, no man ever comes to the first date and tells you all their family history. None. Yeah. Very few men will move into your house. Most of the time they'll tell you either move to my house or we both get a neutral house where we both move into, but rarely do men move into women's houses. That one was also a very big red flag. When she lost the baby and the way he treated her when she lost the baby, initially he treated her well, yes, but she's like, finally when I realized that there was no David and he created that character just so that he can like make himself look like the VP that he was explaining, that's when I realized he actively did not come to take me to the hospital to get my procedure done, and he did not come pick me up on time just because he chose not to. Like, there was no David. Only God knows what he was doing at that time. The ex-wife, the day that she like talked to the ex-wife, that would have been the day that she should have just like ended the marriage. But I don't know why she didn't. When she found out that he was cheating on her with some lady who he paid for from Facebook, the way she explains it, there were so many scenarios. There were so many scenarios for her to just leave, but she didn't. She just stuck through. When she finally spoke with the family members and they still told her no, that man, no, that man, no. There were just so many red flags that would have made her just like leave and divorce this man. She just didn't. And I watched the whole 50-part 8-hour series, and honestly it left me very depressed, and it has taken me a minute to just like do this commentary because it's a very depressing story. It is extremely depressing, man. So the day that she actually got the strength to even kick him out was something to notice, that he was not well. He was very sick. He was unable to even like walk around and all that stuff, right? But she waited, and it's only when he was completely sick that she got the strength to kick him out. Did she fear him? Did she fear like maybe he would fight her or he would attack or something? Did she fear that? Why did she have to wait until he was really sick? Like now she can like throw him out and get the divorce papers and go to where he was and get them signed. Like, why did she have to wait until that? Why did she have to suffer like that? Back to the question, did Reesa Teesa lie in her series? I feel like she did. She did not lie to us. Because we are just here for the drama, really. She lied to herself. She lied to herself for a very long time. Let me talk to the women first. Like, you have to really love yourself. And I know I wrote this in my blog. My blog post for the same Reesa Teesa story. You really have to love yourself first. Like, before anybody else, you have to love yourself first. You have to learn to love yourself first. That way, if anybody comes to your life and they're not like loving you the way that you know you need to be loved, you can easily just say no. You have to put yourself first. Before anybody else, you have to put yourself first. You really have to. Because anybody will come and tell you, oh, you know how much I love you, and then you're going to fall for that. 2 years later, you have another episode of the Reesa Teesa story. Worse still, you may not have the energy to record a whole 50-part series on the same. Learn to love yourself first. Secondly, for the men, we will not say that all men are like her ex-husband, Reesa Teesa's ex-husband, because you're not. But the way you treat your sisters, the way you treat your mothers, the way you treat your cousins, the way you treat your friends who are women, the way you treat your work colleagues determines a lot. So treat them with respect. Like, treat them with a little bit. You may not even like them, but at least treat them with a little bit of respect. Because had she had better role models in terms of men or even male friends, and been open up, and also to have opening up to her male friends about everything that was happening, should have been like in a better position. Because whatever happened was very, very sad, and this man has actually put a really bad taste in women. Yeah, and it's you guys who are going to suffer because of that. I saw the reaction videos where wives are like, let me see your passport, let me see your what, open this, give me your password. At the end of the day, they may be joking about it, but trust you me, it has like made a dent to women who watched the 50-part series. Like, it has made most of the women who watched it really think twice about even the men that they're dating. And you may be a good guy, but because of what has happened or whatever has now gone viral, your goodness has reduced in value just because of that one man and what he allegedly did to Reesa Teesa. So all the women that are around you, treat them with respect, love them. Just take better care of the women in your lives, from your baby mamas, to your mothers, to your sisters, to your girlfriends, to your colleagues, to your friends, to your classmates. Take better care of the women in your lives. And when you see any man who wants to be in their lives that looks like and behaves like Reesa Teesa's ex-husband, just tell them, like, yo, this guy, I don't think he's the right one for you. You'd rather like wait a little bit to just see how it goes, because it's a really sad story, and of all people to happen, it's true. But at the end of the day, I believe there's a reason for everything that happens, and let's just take better care of ourselves. That's just my 2 cents. Did she lie? Yes, she lied to herself the whole time. She lied to herself the whole time. But at the end of the day, she says that it was therapeutic for her, and hopefully it has helped. I see now she's on talk shows and she has become a celebrity, so at least financially it has helped. But moving forward, I hope that she becomes more conscious of the people that she's dating, so that she stops lying to herself. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give a like, comment. Do you think that she lied? Leave your comment and I'll make sure to reply to it as well. Otherwise, see you in the next one.